Boo! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them cans, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some.
Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Happy Friday. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward, and I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. If you guys are unaware, we are the 2024 Benzinga FinTech Chairman's Award recipient for the best AI analysis tool. It's nice to see industry leaders like Benzinga recognizing True Trading Group for what it is that we are doing, implementing AI technology into our platform to help our members make money. It's been a phenomenal tool that's helped a lot of people do well at True Trading Group, and is the reason why we received that award just a few months ago. My business partner and I actually were in New York City at the Benzinga FinTech Awards ceremony, receiving that award for best AI analysis tool. So if you guys are looking for, AI trading assistants, AI trading bots, AI, whatever you want to call it, okay, look no further. As we can say that we have an award-winning AI trading assistant. It's actually helped a lot of our members do very well. It helps them identify short squeeze candidates. It helps them develop their own trading plans. It helps them identify support and resistance, gives analysis, talks about which call or put options to buy, gives profit targets and stop loss suggestions, and really just helps our members make a lot better decisions. And at the end of the day, it makes their trading easier, simpler, faster, and more profitable. And that, at the end of the day, is what we're looking to accomplish. Yes, Mari is the truth, says my boy Cody Hill. Cody, what's up, my man? Says that Mari, that's our AI. All right, I think we don't have it. All right, perfect. All right, so folks, if you are wondering maybe why I should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this YouTube channel, it's not because I believe that I'm the world's it's not because I believe that I am the world's greatest trader. It is simply because I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. Is my first job out of college. They had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. And then once I was into the thick of things, what ends up happening? The Great Recession. 2008 happens, right? The big stock market crashed, but that also turned out to be the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, you guys fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader at TTG, and along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have 10,000 members in 114 different countries, truly a global community here at True Trading Group. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this channel with myself, other mods, and special guests. We'll give you guys golden nuggets, free lessons, education, trade ideas, commentary to help you all make money. At the end of the day, that is why we are all here. We are here to make money. But that brings me to something else. You know, today is a kind of a humbling day. I'm not going to get into it really too much here on this live stream, but we had a big family meeting today with a lot of our members inside of chat today, and basically just give you a quick kind of rundown. One of the moderators inside of True Trading Group is very sick and might have to take some time away, and is going to be moving to a different part of the country to go see a specific doctor, and we kind of made the rest of our members in our community kind of aware of that today, and that moderator came on and kind of spoke to our members. And one of the things that was really inspiring is the fact that this person doesn't want to take time away from the group, doesn't want to take time away from the members. And it just makes me think about what it is that we built here at True Trading Group. It goes a lot further than it goes much further beyond, hey, it's a chat room with trade alerts and it's buy here and sell here. There's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. You guys don't realize that, this platform and this community is a major part of people's lives, not just their financial situation, their financial lives. It's a major part of their personal lives. And we have built relationships with a lot of our members. We do in-person meetups down in Miami. That's a lot of fun, where people get to meet and hang out together and really just continue to bond and continue to build relationships and friendships that will last a lifetime. I have made new friends that are members of True Trading Group, that are lifetime members, that are going to be with us forever, that have been with us for the last 4 or 5 years, and are going to continue to be with us for the next 4 or 5 and the 4 or 5 after that, and so on and so on. It just, I don't know, it's a humbling moment. It really is, to see. And we had so many of our members were like, saying, hey, anything I can do to help? Like, the person's moving to California to see a specific doctor. And members that we have that live in California are like, which actually I believe California is our largest member base. And then I think it's Florida and then New York and Texas, I think. I mean, that makes sense, right? Those are your biggest population states in the country. So obviously that makes sense, right? When we look at where the majority of our members are. But aside from states, we have members in 114 countries, obviously the United States being the biggest, and then Canada being the second largest, the UK being the third. And then I think Germany, and then I think Brazil is actually like in the top 5, which was surprising to me. I wouldn't have thought Brazil. I would have thought maybe something else. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic. But it just makes you kind of realize, how impactful True Trading Group has been on people's lives. True Trading Group has allowed members to quit their jobs and to trade full time and to spend more time with their family and to reach financial goals they never thought possible. True Trading Group has allowed members to jump ahead and kind of, reach the next level in their long-term portfolios by making adjustments and buying particular stocks in their long-term portfolio that has set them up and set their families up for life. True Trading Group has been responsible for helping members speed up their retirement. There's been a lot of members. We had a member that was on the YouTube channel just the other day who said that they moved their retirement up about 8 or 10 years ahead of time because of what they've been able to accomplish with their long-term portfolio. I know there was a member that I spoke to. I did a one-on-one. We do one-on-ones with our lifetime members inside of True Trading Group, the moderators and I. And this one person told me that they actually retired this year because of what they were able to accomplish with their long-term portfolio. And that's 3 years ahead of schedule. They weren't planning to retire until 2028 or 2027, that they said. And it's just unbelievable to see. Cody Hill says, I'm now a full-time trader thanks to TTG. There it is, right? Like there's another comment right there. Cody, congratulations, man. I'm super happy for you, brother. I'm proud of you. Really great job, man. Really great job. And that's the thing. You hear a lot about 90% of traders fail. And I mentioned this on a previous live stream during this week, but it's probably true. It is. It's probably true, but it's not true because trading is impossible. It's true because most traders just jump into the market without having any idea what it is that they're doing. It's not that trading is impossible. It's not that trading is only for someone that's really good at math or someone that can predict the future or someone that has a super high IQ or went to some Ivy League college, or the system's not rigged against you. Like all these things. It's just that people just don't necessarily know what to do and how to do it properly. That's the reality. And once you guys actually learn the proper way how to do something, and that's the moderators and I are here for, right? I've been doing this for 18 years. We have other moderators that have been doing this for 25 years, 30 years. You have other mods that have been doing this for, 15, 16 years. That is, that's what we're here for. We're here to share with you guys our experience. We're here to share with you what works for us. You don't have to do everything that I do. You don't have to trade the way that I trade. That's why we have 8 other professional traders that are mods. So you guys see different styles and strategies. We day trade, we swing trade, we trade stocks, options, futures. We do long-term portfolio stuff, long-term investing. We do it all. That's why I think we have so many members from so many different countries and such a diverse group. I literally had a one-on-one today with somebody who lives in Saudi Arabia. One of our members lives in Saudi Arabia. I had a one-on-one with that person today. Just the other day, I was DMing one of our members who actually lives in Dubai, who was sending me a DM. They were asking me about long-term portfolio stuff because the market, it was yesterday. It was yesterday because they were asking me about Palantir. They were asking me about Palantir if they thought that maybe that they should buy more Palantir on the dip that happened over the last couple of days on Palantir. The point is, we have a very diverse group of people, and from all walks of life, from all experience levels, all financial situations. We have someone. We'll have people that are students in college to making 35 grand a year to people that are multimillionaires and everything in between. We have people with 7-figure trading accounts and we have people with $200 trading accounts. We have people that have been trading for 20 years and we have someone that was a former market maker that worked literally for the NASDAQ. They were a NASDAQ market maker. They're a member of True Trading Group. And then we have someone that just opened up a Robinhood account a week ago and never traded an option a day in their life. And we have everything in between those two. I think that's what makes True Trading Group so special. And I'm reminded today of just how special True Trading Group is. And I'm not talking about, because our trade alerts are so amazing and that's why True Trading Group is so special. Yeah, our trade alerts are friggin' amazing. Yeah, they really are. Unplanned retirement at 53, was planning on 62. Thanks to TTG, my transition to full-time trader has helped paying my monthly bills and makes the pension go a lot further. There it is. There it is. PRAB. PRAB, congratulations. You tell me what's that worth to you? What is 9 years of your life worth to you? What's 9 years of your life worth? What's 1 year of your life worth? Because that's what you're getting. They say that money can't buy time. Kind of can. You can't buy more time, right? We all have a finite amount of time that we're on this earth. We have a finite amount of time that we're on this earth. Whatever you believe in, if you believe that you have a destiny, if you believe somewhere that your clock is no matter what happens, you've got a certain time that you're going to leave this earth. Or if you don't believe that and you just believe whatever it is, either way, eventually we are all going to leave this earth. We all have a certain amount of time on this earth. So we can't buy more of that. Yeah, that I get. But what we can buy is how much of that time we get to spend doing what it is that we actually love rather than doing what it is that we have to do. Because you have to wake up every morning and go to work and leave your family and go grind for somebody else, right? Or if you own your own business, grind tooth and nail to make things work and to grow that business and to rely on yourself, right? You do that because you have to. Wouldn't you much rather spend that time doing something that you love? Maybe traveling the world with your spouse, spending more time with your children, or spending time with your grandchildren, or literally doing anything other than waking up every morning and sitting in traffic, driving to work. So you can kind of buy time. That's what PRAB did. PRAB bought 9 years, retired at 53, was planning on retiring at 62, retired at 53. 9 years. How much is 9 years worth to you? I sure as hell can't put a price tag on that. I have no idea. How many of you, if I said to you, listen, I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you $1 million tomorrow. No strings attached, right? No strings attached. I'll give you $1 million tomorrow. How many of you would say, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Give me $1 million. Serious. This is not a trick question. If I said, I'll give you $1 million, no strings attached, how many of you are going to turn that down? No one's going to turn that down. You would all say, yeah, give it to me, right? Yes or no? Yes? If I said, I'm going to give you $1 million tomorrow, no strings attached. Literally, I'm just going to give you $1 million. You guys going to say yes or are you going to say no? This is not a trick question. I'm not trying to dupe you. I literally want to know yes or no. How many of you would take that? No strings attached. Just here's $1 million. I assume every single person would say, there is no catch. No catch. Just, hey, I have $1 million. Do you want it? Yes or no? No strings attached. Everybody, right? Everybody says yes. Perfect. Now, what if I said to you, I'm going to give you $1 million. I'm going to give you $1 million. But you won't wake up on Monday. How many of you would take the $1 million? I'll give you the $1 million, but you're not going to wake up on Monday. How many of you are going to take the $1 million? Yes or no? Okay, then. So I think you just answered the question of how much your time is worth. Right? I think you just kind of answered that question. It's funny when you put it that way and you think about it. I can offer you $10 million. I'll give you $10 million. You're not going to wake up on Monday, though. How many people take it? What's the number? Is there a number? Is there a number that I can give you to make you just, you know what? 2 more days on this earth, I'm happy with that. You could offer me $1 billion. You could offer me $1 billion. Tell me I can't wake up on Monday. I'm going to say, I'm good. Keep it. Keep it. I'm good. So the way that I look at it, I see some people, best 2 days I've ever had. Justin's like, it's going to be a hell of a 2 days, though. It's going to be a hell of a 2 days. Hell of a 2 days, Justin. No, I see some people like, yeah, I would still take it. I would, my kids would be set. Yeah, your kids would be set. But you want to know what else? Your kids would miss the shit out of you. And your kids would much rather have 20 more years with you than that $10 million. Exactly, Frank. Really makes you put things into perspective, what truly matters in life. So I kind of go back and you got to ask yourself, how much is that time worth to you? How much is that time worth to you? You're not willing to take the $1 million. You can't wake up on Monday. Well, how much is 9 years worth? How much is 9 years worth? So I think you can't buy more time, but you could certainly buy the time you already have to do the things that you want. And even if we can save 1 year off of your retirement, 2 years off of your retirement, 5 years off of your retirement, what is that worth to you? It's a number that we can't even really comprehend because you wouldn't even take $1 million for 2 days. The answer is priceless. The answer truly is priceless because none of us actually know when our time is up. Your ticket could be punched tomorrow. Your ticket could be punched in 3 hours. We have no idea. Or it could be punched in 40 years. I don't know. And all the people that are sitting out there continuing to procrastinate, shame on you. You want a definition of procrastination that's going to change your perspective a little bit? Because that's what I've done so far. I kind of change your perspective on life and what matters and time and money and everything else. But you want a definition of procrastination? I'll give you one. The definition of procrastination is going to make you change your mind is that procrastination, all it is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another chance to do what you already had time to do. That's procrastination. That's what it is. And when you think of it that way, it really makes you change your mind a little bit. Procrastination, I'll say it again. Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another opportunity to do what you already had time to do. You had time to learn how to properly take advantage of the stock market. You had time to help build generational wealth for your family. You had time to learn this skill that could potentially help you retire even 1 year ahead of schedule. That's one extra year that you can spend with your loved ones and doing the things that you love. You had the time. You want to know how I know you had the time? Because we have over 10,000 members and 82% of them have a full-time job. So I don't want to hear that I have a busy schedule. Everybody has a busy schedule. 82% of our members have a full-time job. And the vast majority of our members are making money. So a full-time job is not an excuse on why you can't do this, especially in today's environment with today's technology and the tools and resources that are available to you and the mobile app that we have that's free for all of our members that lets you stay connected to chat even if you're not in front of your computer. You get push notifications when all of our traders enter and exit their positions so that you could follow along with what it is that we are doing on a daily basis. Yeah, the market sold off today. Nasty red day in the markets, big sell-off everywhere. The Dow's lost 1,000 points in 2 days, right? The NASDAQ was down on 2% today. The S&P is down 1.5% today. It was an ugly day in the market. Everything sold off, right? Except for some healthcare names maybe and some energy names, but just a nasty day in the market. And I don't really necessarily care because today was a day that puts the big picture really into focus with the unfortunate news that we had to share with our members today regarding, and again, if you're just joining us, there's myself and 8 other professional traders that are mods inside of True Trading Group. We all share our screens with you. We talk to you on the microphone. You see what we see. We trade live with you. You get our real-time executions and everything else inside of TTG. It's not just me. We're there with you the whole day, talking on the microphone, answering questions, giving analysis. And unfortunately, we had a very important family meeting today, and one of those moderators who's been with us for a very long time was part of True Trading Group from literally day one when we had 20 members. This person was there and was with us, and we had to share the very unfortunate news with our community today that unfortunately he is very sick, and he will be moving to California to go see a very specific doctor. And we wish him nothing but the best and full support from the entire TTG family. And, you know, what really kind of brought me into having this conversation with you and having this like bigger picture, like kind of change your perspective on life kind of conversation is because today it kind of made me realize just how important True Trading Group is to so many people from so many different parts of the world, from so many different aspects of life that this person doesn't even want to take time off. I'm like, dude, take paid leave, like do whatever you got to do. Doesn't want to leave the community, you know, said gets energy from the community and helps him fight. And it's just, you know, just an unbelievable thing. And then all the way to members that were like, hey, I live in California. Where are they going to be? Anything I can do to help? Like I'm here. And I'm just like, that's so incredible to have that type of camaraderie and to have that type of community where people care about each other that much. If you had the whole world where people cared about each other that much, this world would be a much better place. And that's why I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed to be part of True Trading Group. Yes, I know I'm an owner of True Trading Group. Yes, I know that I created True Trading Group. Adam and I, this was our dream. And True Trading Group, what it has actually grown into and blossomed into has far exceeded all of our expectations. And today really was a reminder of that. And it was proof of that. And I want to say thank you to all of our members for being such an amazing group of people. Listen, 99% of our members are just absolutely phenomenal, amazing human beings. And I love you guys to death. The other 1% of you are, it's another conversation for another time, but that 1%, man, I'll tell you. But the 99% of you are amazing. You guys are awesome. So I know I haven't talked about a single thing related to the market sell-off today yet, and I've been talking to you for 30 minutes. But this was kind of where my heart was at today, and I wanted to share it with you. What it does come down to is that True Trading Group is a special place, and it's a special place because members and the community, we genuinely care about one another and each other's success. And it's a special place also because our members make money. And you shouldn't just believe that because I say that to be true. You should believe it because members say it to be true. And if you are a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor right now and type the number 1 if you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders because of TTG. Type the number 1 in chat right now. If you are not a member, pay very close attention to how many people you're about to see. Type the number 1. If all these people can make money, most 82% of them are working a full-time job, then why can't you? They are not luckier than you. They do not have more time than you. What they do have that you don't have is access to True Trading Group, access to tools, resources, AI trading assistance, professional traders, mentorship, education, trade alerts that you don't have access to. That is the only thing that they have that you do not. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more money than you. They literally are you. They're your peers. They're your friends, your family members, your coworkers, the complete stranger you pass on the street. That is who these people are. And if they can do this, there's absolutely no reason why you can't. Because I'm feeling kind of, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I feel. But I usually come on this live stream and I sell the membership to True Trading Group for $1,047 for the whole year. What I'm going to do for the entire weekend is I'm going to give you guys a cheaper price than that. From here on out, until I go live on Sunday. So if you watch this live stream later tonight, if you watch it on Saturday, whatever it is, and you are interested in joining True Trading Group, I'm going to give you a cheaper price than the typical offer I give on this YouTube channel. Send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. Text us with your name, your email, and the word START. Text 1-888-621-2127. And I'm going to offer you a cheaper price to join True Trading Group. You can also ask any questions. Okay. You'll be talking to a real person. We're fully transparent. We are an open book. Your membership will come. So again, I typically offer it for $1,047 for the whole year. I'm going to give you guys an offer cheaper than that, but you have to text that number. So if you're interested in what that number is, what's the price? I'll tell you. Text that number. Text that number if you guys are interested in becoming part of True Trading Group. You're going to get all of our courses, our 22-course curriculum, a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York, Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Idea scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, congressional trading data. All of this is included in your membership. There's no upsell for any of those items. They're all part of your access to the platform for a full year. All you have to do is send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. We also do offer a double your money back guarantee. It's very simple the way that it works. When you join True Trading Group, you're going to pay a fee. It's going to be cheaper than $1,047 if you text this number. Okay. Whatever that fee is that you end up paying to join. If you can't make that fee back at least once during your membership, we're going to give you back not just the fee. We're going to give you back double the fee for wasting your time. All I ask is that you actually go through the courses, you pass the quizzes, you attend one study group, actually utilize the platform that you're subscribing to. You have the whole year to do it, so take your time, go at your own pace. But if you do those things and you're still unable to make enough winning trades to equal your membership fee at least once, we're going to give you guys back double your money. Now, I can offer you that because our refund rate at TTG is less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 15%, I wouldn't be able to do it. We'd go out of business. But since it's so incredibly low, I have absolutely no problem offering you guys double your money back. Do you have futures trading? Futures training? Yes, Brandon, we do. We do have a futures trading program. It is a separate program inside of True Trading Group, but we do have a futures trading room that is specifically geared towards futures. So we actually have, this is actually a process that we're actually currently breaking up, is that starting in March, there's actually going to be 3 separate chat rooms so that members can really focus on what is it they want to trade. The main chat room is going to be stocks and options. There's also going to be a 0 DTE scalping room that's specifically, so one of our moderators is a former market maker who's been trading for over 20 years. He's a scalper and he scalps 0 DTEs. So he has his own room where he can just focus on just scalping, very quick trades. It only lasts, a couple of minutes. And then we have a futures trading room. Okay. And there's moderators, professional traders that are in each of those rooms that are specific to those trading styles and those type of securities. We day trade and we swing trade every day inside of True Trading Group. So you guys get day trades and swing trades alerted on a daily basis. Okay. Brandon, you have any other questions, brother? Honestly, just feel free to send a text message to the number you see on the screen. We'll answer anything that you want to know. All right. 1-888-621-2127. All right. This goes for anybody watching the live stream. You text that number. Like I said, I usually offer a membership on this live stream for $1,047, but we will give you guys a cheaper price. You just have to text that number right down there at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, my back is killing me. I pulled the muscle. I'm a mess. I pulled a muscle in my back. It's killing me. Oh, I need a massage. All right, now let's take things on over to the charts. Let's talk about this big sell-off today. It really was a nasty day in the markets today. And I was surprised this happened today, but I wasn't surprised it happened once we broke a particular level. We do have to welcome Leonardo. Leonardo just joined. Leonardo actually used to be a member of True Trading Group and now came back home. So everybody welcome Leonardo. Leonardo just joined True Trading Group, used to be a member, then came back. All right, so welcome back to the THD family, Leonardo. Again, guys, any questions or if you want to sign up, okay, I will give you a cheaper price. Just text the number you see at the bottom of the screen, 1-888-621-2127. Text us with your name, your email, and the word start, and you will you'll get all the information that you guys need. Okay, so Leonardo, welcome back. Okay, so after yesterday's price action, I thought the markets would have held today. And I think I mentioned this on yesterday's live stream, where we deeply tested this big support level yesterday and it held. So here's your previous resistance, right? So you guys see how this used to be resistance. Then we broke above it. And once we broke above it, you can see how it became support for the last 4 trading days. But yesterday specifically, we deeply tested that level. See how deep that tail got yesterday into support, and then got back above it and then recovered and then traded and closed above it. That, when I look at just that alone, looks like the markets were going to put in a day today that would look something similar to that. And would just be like this, like kind of slow, quiet, like small green day or a small red day, but it's nonetheless a low volatility day. But that puts this pivot low on like red level 5 alert, that if that level were to break, then you're toast. So I'm not surprised that this happened today after we broke this level, but I am surprised that this happened today. I would have thought that if this was going to happen, it would not have happened until next week after the price action that we saw yesterday. But once that level gave way, it was just look out below. We were all over it today inside of True Trading Group. We had to, I kind of told our members, guys, if we take out 507, then the market's going to be in trouble, right? I mean, if that was verbatim what we talked about inside of chat. And I'll draw the line across. There's yesterday's low, right? Let's draw the line. Let's leave it there. Let's go to the intraday chart to the 3-minute so you guys can see what happened actually on the day. And then here you go. Oh, that's the other line that I drew. So let me go back. Okay, so here's the low of the day, right? So you guys can see this low of the day yesterday. So let's leave that line there and let's go to the 3-minute chart. And then you'll see there's the low of the day from yesterday, right? See it? There's low of the day from yesterday. You dropped into it today, tried to bounce, then broke underneath it. And then once you broke underneath it, it became resistance. And right there, right here is when we said, guys, the market's in trouble. The market's in trouble. You could not reclaim the support level of 607. You had the previous low of the intraday, the previous low from the prior day, and you had this orange line, which is your VWAP indicator. And all of that converged right around 607 to be resistance. And then you just got this total flush out and total rollover this afternoon. It was a very ugly day. Once that level broke, it was just look out below and just a massive move to the downside, right? Just a massive move there to the downside. So we had a couple of triple-digit gains today on some SPY put options. Inside of chat, we had a couple of triple-digit gains in some other individual stock put options, but some of our moderators inside chat today, Shy, Diane, had some really big days today. 2 of our professional traders that are mods in TTG, Geo and the PT Map. Geo is the former market maker who does the scalping of the 0 DTEs. So even though it was a very sad and kind of humbling day with the news about one of our moderators getting, being pretty sick, it was a good monetary day for the group and a good monetary day for the community. As a lot of our mods and members had some really good days and made some really good money. Okay. So what does that take us though, there from now, right? Where do we go from here? Well, your first support level was reached. Okay. Your first support level is right here. It's 599. Okay. That is previous support, and then now you can see lows of the day today. But this is also, you see the dark blue line. It might be tough to see with the black background, but you guys can see this dark blue line. That's the 50-day moving average, and that came right there in to be support for us as well. So that is your first support level. That once you broke 607, we talked about that being target 1. Target 1 was reached today. I do kind of feel like you might get a follow through to this next week and get into kind of a secondary support level, which is going to be down here around 593 to 594. And then you're going to get into this purple line. That's the 100-day moving average. And if you get below that, which I don't necessarily think you will, but then you have 2 more support levels that are down here at 589 and then like 583. That's going to be the gap fill from the 2 CPI reports ago when it was lighter than expected. You got the huge gap up in January. That's going to be that gap fill. And then the 589 is that gap entry of that gap up there when the CPI was lighter than expected. Okay. So those are going to be your deeper support levels. I don't necessarily think we're going to get there next week, but I do think it's possible that you can see the markets next week drop into this 100-day moving average and then try to bounce from there. Now we will talk more about my expectations for next week. There's a couple of important earnings reports next week that we're going to be paying very close attention to that could have an impact on sentiment in the market. But what you have happening right now is a profit-taking situation here. It's a profit-taking situation with a failed new all-time high, and then now the profit-taking sets in. And a lot of the stocks that were up the most are the ones that are now selling off the most. Definitely feels like it is a take profit type of sentiment shift that we've seen. You went from a buy every dip. We bought the DeepSeek dip. You bought the Mexico-Canada tariff dip. You bought the hot CPI dip. And now it finally feels like, it finally feels like there is that buy the dip is on pause. It kind of feels like that we're in the middle of a profit-taking phase now. And I think that profit taking is going to take us into those mid 590s. So I still do think there's a few more points of downside in store for us next week, but some very important earnings reports that we can look at to see if that is in fact the case. All right. Chuck Will says, being able to know what your analysis is from years of training never gets old. TTG. That's awesome, Chuck. I like that, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, this was a high valuation sell-off. Okay. Some of your more expensive stocks are the ones that got sold off the most. Semiconductors got rocked. Okay. Software got rocked. That's where some of the higher valuations are. It's where some of the higher multiples are. That's where the higher growth is. But even banks got rocked. JP Morgan got rocked. Goldman Sachs got rocked. Those aren't, high growth rates. Those aren't really stocks that are all that expensive. Yeah. So here's some of the big earnings for next week. So the 4 stocks that I'm the most focused on are in NVIDIA, Snowflake, Salesforce, Berkshire Hathaway. So those are earnings you have next week. NVIDIA, Snowflake, Salesforce. I'm a shareholder of all 3. So obviously I care about that. NVIDIA is going to set the tone for AI. Snowflake and Salesforce are going to set the tone for software. These are very important earnings. Very important. I actually have a whole theme of software that I think software is going to do well over the next 1 to 3 years. I think we might get this breakout on software stocks. So in order for that to be the case, I need Salesforce and Snowflake are 2, Salesforce specifically, huge software company. Snowflake is an up and coming, really, important software company. I need those stocks to have good earnings reports in order for that theme to continue to play out over the course of the next year. And then NVIDIA is obviously going to be really important. All 3 of those are on Wednesday. All right. So on Wednesday, you're getting NVIDIA, Salesforce, and Snowflake. It's going to be an extremely busy day. I will be live here on this YouTube channel on Wednesday to cover all those earnings with you guys live so that I can tell you what my take is on the earnings. Is it good? Is it bad? Do I think this is a chance to buy the stock, or should we be selling the stock? What's the plan on how we're going to trade it on Thursday? I'll go over all that stuff with you guys Wednesday after the bell. But in the meantime, Sunday, set your reminders. I will go live right here on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'll share with you. We'll check and see what the futures market's doing. If we are, in fact, getting a follow-through to this sell-off, do we gap down on the futures market when we open up on Sunday? I'll cover that with you. And then and then I'll go over my top trade ideas with you guys for the week. Right? We'll talk about the earnings expectations coming up, and I'll give you guys my top ideas for the week. Okay. So the breakdown of the markets today, very high volume. You got some options expirations, very high volume. Failed a new all-time high 2 days ago. Back into support at the 50-day. I think this momentum takes you through that first support level and into your second, which is 593, 594. That's my target for next week. We'll see if it comes true. Okay. So that's it, folks. That does it for me. That wraps things up. Again, if you guys are not a member of True Trading Group and you were interested in joining, I do offer you a double your money back guarantee. It's based on your P&L. If you're not able to make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, we do give you back double the money that you paid to join. If you have any questions about the double your money back guarantee, you have any questions about the membership, text the number that you see right here on the bottom of the screen, 1-888-621-2127. Give us your name, your email, and the word start. And when you get you guys hooked up and part of True Trading Group, I usually offer the membership on this live stream for $1,047. Okay. I usually offer it for $1,047, but for today and for tomorrow, I will give you a cheaper price if you guys text that number. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I will see you guys all in chat I'll see you in chat on Monday. I'll see you on the live stream here Sunday evening.